Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is George here from Coffee Break with George. If you can do me a quick favour and just hit that subscribe button, whichever place it is it up there, down there, or like this video, that'd be absolutely amazing. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. We've got a story today that is about a comic genius. Father Ted co-creator Graham Lyman considers legal action over cancelled Edinburgh comedy show. Lee Arches pulled the plug on the Comedy Unleashed event after it received complaints that Mr. Lyman was on the bill. A spokesman said the show would have a negative effect on future bookings and was not a good fit for the venue. So no complaint about the material that was in the show. No complaint about the actual event that was on there, this Comedy Unleashed, but a complaint about the actual person himself and his views. Father Ted co-creator Graham Lyman was considering legal action against the Edinburgh venue unless it apologises and U-turns over the cancelling of a comedy show he was set to appear in. Lee Arches pulled the plug on the Comedy Unleashed event after he received complaints that Mr. Lyman was on the bill. The Dublin-born writer had been an outspoken critic of transgender self-identification. In an interview in Talk TV on Wednesday, Mr. Lyman told Julia Hartley's Brewer's Breakfast show, "I actually would suggest that Lee Arches reverse its course because they said enough online for me to easily win in the courts. So if they apologise and put the gig on, I'll say no more about it, but otherwise I will be taking legal actions." In a statement to Sky News, Lee Arches has said that the show would have a negative effect on future bookings and was not a good fit for the venue. A spokesman said, we are a very small independent business. We work very closely with the LGBT community. Plus, it is a considerable part of our venue and our revenue. We believe hosting this one-off event will have a negative effect on future bookings. The decision is not influenced by online activists, but by regular community who use a venue on a daily basis, weekly and monthly. We are not against freedom of speech in any way. The show is just not a good fit for our venue. In an Instagram post on Tuesday, Lee Arches said it was not made aware of the lineup of the show in advance. The post said, "We would like to thank members of our public and our community for bringing to our attention a comedy act billed to perform at the venue on Thursday. We were not made aware of this lineup of this show in advance. We have made the decision to cancel the show as we are an inclusive venue that does not align with our overall values." Advertising for the Comedy Unleashed event has said a famous cancelled comedian will be among those performers. It was billed as Edinburgh's Fringe Festival, but it does not appear on the official lineup. Mr. Lyman said his appearance at the sold-out gig was announced on Tuesday morning. And he continued, "And I was quite surprised that they announced it. Always a risk to announce me appearing at something, and it was cancelled within a couple of hours maybe. I had 2 hours of enjoying the excitement for people and fans saying that they were going to go. You do get used to this type of thing for a while. It's never pretty, never makes you feel good, but the only good thing about it is it's drawing more attention to the fact essentially a group of highly ideological cultists have taken over institutions across society." Mr. Lyman co-created the Channel 4 comedy Father Ted and later wrote Black Books and The It Crowd. He was banned from X, formerly known as Twitter, in 2020 for breaking his rule on hateful content, which comments about trans people, but his account was reinstated by when Elon Musk took over. Mr. Lyman continued, "The most important view I have is that it is a crime against humanity to tell children that they may be born in the wrong body. He also believes that women deserve fair sport and says the likes of the Olympic swimmer Sharon Davis and the tennis champ Martina Navratilova have been abused for their views on trans athletes." Whereas I do not agree with everything Mr. Lyman says, I do believe that people have a right of free speech. And I also believe that in a comedy show, people shouldn't be able to cancel a comedy show because of someone's views that they have on social media. Everyone has different views on the spectrum, and that's democracy in essence. Education is the cornerstone of progress, but recent headlines have revealed a stark reality. This year's A-level results in England have shown the biggest drop on record. It's a story that echoes beyond the classroom, shaping the aspirations and dreams of many. The numbers do not lie. The decline in A-level results is unprecedented. But behind these statistics lie the journey of individuals, the hard work of educators, and the dreams of families. Let's explore the factors contributing to this concerning trend. Students have faced a unique set of challenges in recent times, from disruptions due to the pandemic to adapting to remote learning. It's a testament to their resilience and they've navigated these hurdles to the best of their abilities. It's like students have been navigated a complex maze, trying to decipher the path to success. The uncertainty of these times adds an extra layer of difficulty, leaving many wondering about the future of their education and their career. Beyond the numbers, it is important to remember that each student's journey is unique. A decline in the results doesn't define their potential or the incredible efforts they have put in. It's about supporting them through this phase and offering a hand in their academic journey. One of the reasons why that there has been a decline in England for the A-level results is because the scoring has gone to pre-pandemic levels, which hasn't been agreed by Scotland or Northern Ireland. Educators, parents and policymakers play a pivotal role in shaping the education landscape. It's a reminder that as we grapple with these challenges, the power of collaboration and understanding becomes even more significant. As we look ahead, let's reflect on the larger picture. Education is a passport to a better future, and the efforts we invest in it ripple through generations. It's about equipping students with not just the knowledge, but also the resilience to face adversity. So, as we analyse these A-level results dilemma, let us remember behind every score is a story of effort, hope and aspiration. It's a call for us to unite in support of education and provide the guidance students need to thrive. But just a few friendly facts. I haven't got any A-levels, and look where I am. That might be your biggest reason to get back in education. So that's all the stories for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you can hit the like, the subscribe and all the other things that you can do, or share it with your friends. It's always nice to share stuff. This is Coffee Break with George. See you again tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom.